What is up guys, Jarv here, back today jumping into Destiny. In today's video we have a full breakdown for the up and coming week. This week sees the launch of Guardian Games into Destiny 2. We have an absolutely massive mid-season update. We even see brand new weapons and vehicles added to the game. And on top of that we have a full breakdown of the weekly rituals, featured challenges and all the up and coming loot. So be sure to stick around and enjoy the video. If you do enjoy the video, be sure to leave a comment and rating down below. And remember to subscribe for more Destiny 2 content. We are well on our way to 200k, so make sure to hit that red button and ring that bell to ensure you don't miss an update. But without further delay guys, let's jump into the video. Another week and another this week in Destiny. This week marks week 15 of Season of the Wish, and with that we see the return of Guardian Games into Destiny 2. Now this year's event will see the introduction of a brand new exotic vehicle category in the form of skimmers. These live in the same slot as your Sparrow, and these allow you to do tricks, grind rails, and just stylishly skim around any destination in the game. Now the skimmer will be available to everyone to earn during the Guardian Games All-Stars event. You'll be able to pick it up from either Levante over in the tower by completing the initial quest. And by picking it up, you'll be able to keep it permanently and use it after the event finishes. There's even an extra skimmer that you can purchase over in Eververse as well. So be sure to pay her a visit upon this week's weekly reset. Now, as always with the return of Guardian Games, we once again have to collect medallions for our class to get the ultimate bragging rights. We'll have a full preview and breakdown of the up and coming patch in tomorrow's video. But for today we have a preview of the brand new weapon, which comes in the form of the Hullabaloo. This is an arc compressed wave heavy grenade launcher, brand new for this year's event. And on top of that there's even a new memento. Now you'll have a chance to pick this up by banking gold and platinum medallions. Once you have one of these in your inventory, either Levante will store any extra ones until the end of the event for you. Now Guardian Games will run for 3 weeks, so you'll want to make sure you pay either a visit before the end of the event to make sure you're not missing out on any loot and rewards that you may have earned during the course of the event. Now next up we're going to move on to the featured raid challenge for the Crota's End raid. This week's challenge is called Conservation of Energy and can be found at the Abyss encounter, and Guardians must alternate between depositing the Chalice of Light in the podium and enlightening the lamp. This is actually one of the trickier challenges in the rotation, but if you and your team can pull this one off, then you'll gain access to an additional raid chest and that sweet bonus raid loot. Now from here we move on to the featured raid and dungeon content for week 15. This week sees the return of the Last Wish raid. Now the Last Wish launched way back in Forsaken, now has craftable weapons, and as the featured raid, all the challenges will be available too, which is once again perfect if you're looking to complete your Rivensbane seal. But as the featured raid, it means you can repeat each and every encounter, whether that's chasing down weapon patterns or looking to pick up the 1000 Voices exotic fusion rifle. Now as for the featured dungeon, we see the return of Prophecy once again. The rotation for dungeons was altered by Bungie last week, which saw Ghosts of the Deep swapped out for Prophecy, and this was due to the change happening to Prophecy this week, which sees new weapons added to the loot pool as well as updated perks and traits. Now in terms of the weapons that have been added, this includes the Precursor Auto Rifle, the Adjudicator Submachine Gun and the Relentless Pulse Rifle. And on top of that they've also updated the perk pools and some of the damage types for the Judgment Hand Cannon, the Darkest Before Pulse Rifle, a Sudden Death Shotgun, and as well as those they've updated the encounter drops. So the Phalanx Echo, the first boss, will drop the Relentless Pulse Rifle and the Precursor Auto Rifle. The Cube encounter will drop the Sudden Death Shotgun and the Adjudicator Submachine Gun, and the Kel Echo, which is the final boss, will drop the Judgment Hand Cannon and the Darkest Before Pulse Rifle, and this will drop from the Emissary chest. What weapons are you looking to chase? Be sure to sound off down in the comments below. Now next up we're going to move on to the featured exotic mission, and the exotic mission for this week is the Vox Obscura. This launched back in the Witch Queen, so you will need to either own that expansion or Season of the Risen in order to access it. Now this is the home to the Dead Messenger, which is the exotic wave grenade launcher, which is craftable. Alongside that weapon though, there are also weapons and armor from Season of the Risen to pick up too. This includes the Explosive Personality, Recurrent Impact, Under Your Skin, Sweet Sorrow, Thoughtless, and the Peace of Mind. And alongside those weapons you can even pick up the Tusked Allegiance armor set. Now next up, we're going to move on to Dares of Eternity and the 30th Anniversary Pack activity. Alongside the Scatterhorn armor set, we see the return of the Prefector armor set from Season of the Chosen. As always with Chosen armor, we do have the Chosen weapons in rotation too. That includes the Scathelocke, Extraordinary Rendition, Brass Attacks, Threading Needle, Coduello, Imperial Needle, Far Future, alongside the Honor's Edge, Distant Tumulus, Interference, Shepherd's Watch, and the annual Skate hand cannon. Now all the weapons and armor can drop during the course of the activity upon completion, or just by handing in strange coins over at the Star Horse in the treasure hoard. Now next up, we're going to move on to the weekly rituals, and this week we see a returning Nightfall and Grandmaster Nightfall for week 15. This comes in the form of Hypernet Current that launched alongside Lightfall. Now Hypernet Current is one of the easier Nightfalls in this season's rotation. Now in keeping with some of the other updated loot pools, the Nightfall loot rewards have also been updated. This week we'll see the introduction of the Wild Style Grenade Launcher. This is a double fire frame which uses special ammo and deals solar damage. It also comes with origin traits including Stunning Recovery, Vanguard's Vindication, and the Text Balance stock. Now, this grenade launcher is only the second double fire frame breach loaded grenade launcher in the game, and will be one well worth chasing down upon this week's weekly reset. Now as for the featured Crucible rotators, this week sees the return of Supremacy alongside Clash. These would be two great modes to earn some easy medallions for the first week of Guardian Games, and to go alongside that we also see bonus Crucible ranks all week long. Now this weekend will also see the return of Trials of Osiris, and much like the Nightfall loot rotation, the loot pool for Trials of Osiris has also been updated. Moving forward, we'll see the introduction of the Prophet Scout Rifle, which is an aggressive frame and deals stasis damage, as well as the reprisal of the Summoner Auto Rifle. Now whilst we see updates to the loot pool for Trials of Osiris, we won't see the Summoner until week 16, which will launch on the 12th of March. And the Prophet Scout Rifle will be available on week 17, launching on the 19th of March. So be sure to add those dates to your calendar and jump into trials if those are items you're looking to chase throughout the course of the rest of the season. Now to round us out for the week, we have a full breakdown of the up and coming Lost Sector calendar. This week kicks off over in the Quarry and will be offering exotic boots. You'll then be able to head over to Aphelions of Rest on Wednesday for a chance at exotic gauntlets. Thursday can be found over in the Bay of Drowned Wishes, offering exotic chess pieces. And with the return of Trials on Friday, you can choose to head over to the Chamber of Starlight instead for a chance at exotic helmets. Saturday can be found over in Perdition, offering exotic boots, and the Bunker E15 is available on Sunday, offering exotic gauntlets. And to round us out for the week, you can head back to the Concealed Void for another shot at exotic chess pieces. So there we have it guys, a good look on everything that you can expect for week 15 of Season of the Wish. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to check out one of the two videos you see here in these cards for more Destiny 2 content. And if you want to keep up to date with everything to do with Destiny 2, then be sure to hit subscribe as well. I'm going to jump into the game as always guys, and I will catch you all again very soon.